are you doing here?
Well, you finally got that corner office you've been begging Gil Bonk about. What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm here to do my show. That's what I'm doing here. This Week in Wrestling. The hottest show on television. My show, and I'm the reason it is that way.
This guy was assigned to this place.
Hey. Relax. Big Woody's got it under control. You can both do the show.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm game, but only till Gil Bonk comes back and settles this. I was assigned to this show.
You do that. What's the matter with you? Who told you to stop calling shots around here? We'll both do the show. I ought to back you. No! I'm just trying to be lucky I got a show to do.
This is Bad Boy Brian Day. You are tuning into Wrestling Star Wars. Week after week, you will see a war in that ring. Stay tuned, and you will see why I am the New England Heavyweight Champion.
Welcome on into what I'm sure will be a very interesting edition of This Week in Wrestling. I'm Brian Webster, along with Knuckles Nelson.
Your host, Knuckles Nelson. This is my show.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, Commissioner Gil Bonk assigned me to this program, but cooler heads prevailed, I guess. Thank goodness Big Woody was in the building to shed some light on things.
I can't get comfortable at all here. I cannot. Wait.
Well, nobody asked you to be here. Nobody asked Knuckles Nelson to be on this program here this week.
This is much better.
You know, I have a brother-in-law who owns his own moving business. Perhaps you should apply for a job. What are you doing? That isn't your chair. What are you doing?
Okay, that's better. This is my show.
Well, you know, I'm not going to argue about, whose show this is, but that certainly isn't your chair. That's Miss Kathy's chair.
Yeah, I know.
Miss Kathy, who hosts a program right here on this station.
I know, I love that show.
Well, that's great, but that's not your chair. You don't belong in that chair.
Well, it's my chair now! If you're going to be the host, shut up and do the show.
Knuckles Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's talk about the show. We've got a great edition here. We're going to take the folks back in time to June 3rd, the beginning of summer.
Big deal.
You know what? If you're going to sit here and you're going to complain, you're going to be a big baby, this isn't your show, that's not your chair, why don't you just get out of here? Why don't you just do that for everybody involved?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Hey,
huh?
Look, I'm just
Who do
trying
you
to
think you're talking to?
I'm just trying to entertain people here, okay? And if you can't calm down, then you're not going to be allowed here, all right? Now that's the bottom line. I know you're big, I know you're tough, and I certainly can't take you. I already know that, but this is not your show.
What? What are you doing? What is going on here? This is my show!
Big Woody, ladies and gentlemen, joining us for...
You guys definitely need a peacekeeper here. I can see that. You guys can't get along at all.
Where am I supposed to sit?
What's going on, Webby?
Why don't you sit in that chair right there? It's nice and comfortable.
Grab the mic and do that testy thing you do all the time.
There's only a few wads of cotton missing out of that chair. Have a seat. There you go. Make yourself comfortable. Big
Can
Woody.
they see me on camera?
Not that it matters.
Testes. Can they see me on camera?
I think the audience of Miss Kathy's show is a lot more mature than the behavior we've been viewing the last couple of minutes here, folks. Can we calm down here? Can we have a show? Are you comfortable, Wood?
I feel great,
It's
Brian.
nice to have you with us.
Is he comfortable? Who cares if he's comfortable?
Relax. Relax. Everything's going great.
I didn't carry that chair up here for you to sit in.
You didn't? It's very comfortable, though.
Well, Wood, thank you for being here, by the way.
Thank you, Webby. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad you were here earlier before the show started to control things a little bit. We got a great one lined up to begin things here this week, ladies and gentlemen. Tito Santana multi-time Intercontinental Champion, former WWF Tag Team Champion, set to take on BAD Brian Day, and this match is for the New England Heavyweight Championship. It took place on June 3rd. It was a warm Saturday afternoon in June. The summer season just beginning to heat up at Salisbury Beechwood and Knuckles, and things were really starting to heat up in Wrestling Star Wars as well.
I think this is going to be a very entertaining match for the fans to watch this.
I got something more important to talk about. Shut up, Tubby. What are you going to do? Move me next? Out the door? Where else am I supposed to go? Good. Go to the match.
Well, you're here. Why don't you shed some light on Tito Santana?
Tito Santana. I've wrestled Tito Santana many times. I have many victories over Tito Santana.
You're like 0-12 against Tito.
0-12? I think he's 0-112 against
I've
Tito.
never seen him.
Let's go to the footage, ladies and gentlemen.